Hello, hello, Mr. Shine here from HearthstonePlayers.com. We are going to continue the Warrior Arena run from the other day. We're 2-1. Very much a face-beating deck in some ways. Whenever I'm behind, I kind of have to ignore board as much as I can and go face. I don't have any Fiery War Axes. Don't have the greatest 2s. Don't have that many 3s. But I have 4 or 3 Kor'kron Elites, 2 Death Spites, 1 Arathi, or not Weaponsmith, Arcanite Reaper. Decent amount of things that can charge and do damage to face. And I am now on the 4th mage in a row, I think. It is a little scary, but it's alright. Alright, I actually kind of really like this. Because I could coin out... Do I keep the mind control tech? I think I keep the mind control tech just because it's fine. But I like the fact that I have a bunch of mechs and I have buffs. I'm not going to coin out the Annoyatron, but I would probably play it. Depends on what he has. Alright. Now does that change things? I could coin this out, coin that out. So I can definitely go a few different ways here. I think I will just wait, actually. Because I want to be able to coin out the Yeti and the Clunker. Follow up in that way. Alright, so now I have to Brewmaster, I think. I mean, he could have removal at this point, which is the downside. But he would be off curve probably because he might have like a Frostbolt or something like that. Doing the Noatron's not very good because it doesn't kill that. So hopefully he doesn't have removal. If he does have removal, I will definitely coin out. Well, I don't even have the greatest thing to coin out, to be honest. I could just play the mind control tech. But both these things will die to that. Like my Yeti. My Yeti will die to that. So, if he has removal, I might just play the mind control tech on curve. Oh good, he doesn't have one, okay. Good, so he loses the board. I have a strong play here. Now the question is, do I use it? I could bring out the Mechanical Yeti. Do I even need to, though? Do I actually need to? I do want to, because having this on his turn 4, if he has a Yeti, or even if he has a Water Elemental, I could turn this into a 6/7 with the Screwjank, kill it. Yes, it gets frozen. Maybe I don't even... That's fine. I pretty much guarantee to dominate his Water Elemental here. And then I could play Injured Blade Master and Annoyatron on turn 5. He could use a Fireball, but then he's also behind and I have a really strong play anyways to play. And I can save the Screwjank for the Annoyatron later. Well, it doesn't really matter if it isn't twice, I guess. Actually, it does kind of matter because now it trades for that. That's really annoying. So now do I simply play the Stormwind Knight? No, the Screwjay Clanker is actually quite fine here. Yes, this thing will trade with a little bit of this, but the Clanker is fine here to clear more stuff.
What now?
Whereas if I Stormwind right now, it says 2 HP. And I trade that, he can ping. Can't kill this. Maybe is Annoyatron okay here? No, not really. Because then I can't do anything with this as well. Man, so close with that.
I wonder.
I could Stormwind, go face, and hope that he plays some more stuff. On turn 5, what am I going to play? Maybe a Mind Control tech, depending on what he does. I could just draw the Yeti, and I can get one of those, but that's really dangerous to keep alive. I think I'm going to play this because it threatens both those and it keeps this alive. Probably the best. Not the greatest, considering the 2 knives hit me. But at least it'll trade, well, for a 2-drop and part of another 2-drop. It's really quite bad, actually. But there's a possibility I can get some good mind control value this turn.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Excited to see whatever spare part that is, though.
What to do?
And I suppose he got a card as well when he used the Arcane Intellect. At least this will mop stuff up.
Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
Okay.
What's the play plan? I can fix anything.
All right. So in terms of plays, we're close.
Whoops.
I wish I could do both. I could do the cleave as well.
What now?
But I don't really have a good play in addition to the cleave. Minoyatron isn't that terrible here, actually.
What now?
I could do this. I could Storm a Knight, run into that. Or I can run both into this, and then I can just taunt one of them. That's probably fine. In fact, that's probably best. Turn 6, I can play both those. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but it's before his, and sure. This also might give him a chance to put a few more minions out and sit. In which case I can get a mind control tech steal, which would be nice. Especially considering if I could steal that, it becomes a 3-2. Turn 7 is coming up though, of course, so it is the Flame Strike turn. Which means that I will probably not want to do too much, since these things are both going to die. He does have a... Alright. A pretty slow turn by him. Alright, I'm assuming he has something. Okay. This is actually kind of annoying, because I don't really have a good play, a good follow-up. I'll test this out. Do I give him an Annoyatron? I think, given considering my board, I think I'm fine with giving him an Annoyatron. Better than giving him a Yeti. He's not, so he has a duplicate. Okay. Most likely it's a duplicate. Could be a counter spell. Do we ignore that? I'm really tempted to ignore that. Why would I ignore that though?
What now?
And Flame Strike bait,
Ready, sir.
but it's not actually the biggest Flame Strike bait it could be in the world, and I still get bored after that. I just hope that I draw something after this. I have a Corcoran Elites up the wazoo here. Alright, putting both these out. Do I just throw all three? Hope he doesn't have 2 Flame Strikes back to back. I think so. Odds of having 2 and having them in the first portion of the deck is pretty low, but I don't think I can really like sit back, and this deck needs to get some face damage in. I still have 2 Death Spites, 3 Corcrons, bunch of stuff. Downside, of course, is if he has another Flame Strike, I pretty much lose. Alright. Flame Strike, Flame Strike, Flame Strike. Now I lose. Oh, and he has something to play. That does not work against my Cleave. It's too bad. It was bound to happen, I guess, when I play 4 mages in a row. And he has 2 Tall Striders in his deck, too, right now.
I wonder.
Alright, there we go. I like that. I'm okay with taking a little bit of damage because the following turn I will be able to get some good cleave value. Also love playing a minion.
Put this apple on your head. Just me and Mr. Bite. Just me and Mr.
Wow.
Bite.
A lot of damage. And those knife jugglers. Alright, well, it's my turn, I guess, to get some value back. Oh, it is too bad, though, that I do not have an actual minion to play on this board. So, what I'm going to do is hit one of these, and it will clear. Then I can do... Oh, no, but this thing... It's going to be a huge pain. One of these things are going to survive. That's really a shame. And it hit the one that I didn't want it to hit twice. And he's able to follow it up with a strong minion. And there's no way I'm coming back. I have nothing to do. Nothing I can do. No, there's nothing. I just straight up lose. Especially because I have not drawn very well. I just drew like non-minions or like bad late game minions
What to do?
repeatedly. There's nothing I can do about that, is there? There's no card I can draw that's gonna save me. Alright, it is not a mage, which is nice. I think I'll keep... Do I keep a cleave against Paladin? Probably, because a lot of the 2/2s that you get, the shielded mini bot and stuff like that. Keeping the Gnomish Experimenter is okay. I don't have many 3s, I don't think, in this deck. So I'm okay to keep one. And we're in the 2-2 bracket, so hopefully I can get my way out of here. Alright. Let's start with a... Do I start with a ship's cannon? Coin it out, 2-2. Yeah. Kind of an awkward series, but I think it's still worth putting this out. I'm also fortunate in that I am... Oh, wow. Oh, my. Muster for battle, probably. Probably muster. Clear.
X marks the spot.
Oh, another thing? That's too bad. Just got dominated. Do I actually worry about this, though? I don't know if I actually worry about this.
What
Because if it's get down, I just lose whatever I'm attacking with. I'm left with a 1. I think I just go face. And hope that this doesn't die. Although, of course, it's 4-drop time, which means that it's consecration time. So maybe I do this first. I do clear board.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Really, though. Whatever. It's a pretty bad play. Wasn't expecting redemption, though. I guess it is a 2-2 deck.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, well, I cannot cleave anymore.
Sever my wrath.
He could have Blessing of Kings if he wanted to. On this, it would have been a 6-5, which would have been better than my board. So I don't think he has it. Or if he does, he's just playing it poorly.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Reporting for duty.
Oh my goodness. How much do I care? I can no longer use this. I have no real good way of clearing board because there's Avenge potential. And there's... Do I honestly just go face? I can't cleave. Yeah. I just have damage, I just go face. This is crazy though. Okay, so now he top decked it.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, I think I just played the Mech Warper Screwjank and I hit face again. 2-3 is good against a lot of this board. 2-5 is good against a lot of this board. Versus becomes a 4-5. He's at 8. Is there a better play? So I don't really want to give him a get down or anything. I'm so far ahead in terms of damage. Of course, we know that he's going to have his Guardian of Kings right here.
Powering up. Portals online.
Defensive systems online.
Or do I just... No, I don't want to give him Avenge. This game has been pretty awful.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
So now I just think I hope he doesn't have heal. Oh, thank goodness, at least he doesn't have any more secrets. Do I go for it? I think I do. I think I do go for it.
This is going to be amazing.
Nice. What do you play the heal last turn instead of that? It's possible. Even if he heals, I'm not totally dead. Because he'll have to be forced to trade into this. I have other charges. I have 3 of my Korkrons. I've not seen my Korkrons in either game.
Wanna blow something up?
The victory is.
Oh, that was a really messy game. Just lost the board and pretty much bashed my head into a wall, but it worked, I guess. Oh, do I keep this dream? Look at this dream. This is such a dream, especially when he has the coin. Oh, man. Against the shaman. I don't think I keep this because if the dream dies, which it probably will, it's unlikely that I'll be able to have a play. Okay, this is much better. Okay, I like this hand. It's okay. Hopefully no coin. Well, even coin wouldn't be that bad. Oh, the dream.
Powering up. Portals online.
Can I Yeti it out right here? No, I cannot. The dream has died. I'll have 2 mana next turn, which will be okay against the master. Oh, okay. I'll get some value with the Korkron, I think.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Korkron value. Now the question is, do I give the Korkron? Yeah, 1 HP is fine. 3... Most minions that Shaman have, most things do more than 1 damage anyways. Like 3 damage. Only downside right now here is if he lightning storms. And he still has to hit the 50% on this. And he'd be overloaded on turn 5. I'm able to establish board pretty well here. It's pretty good. Oh man, more dreams might be coming. Always worth it to clear shaman totems when you can, especially when I have this. It's either 2 damage to face or totems. I mean, they just simply don't... Like, he can do so much with his totems. He can Rockbiter weapon them, he can Flame Tongue totem them, he can Bloodlust them. Standard buffs, of course, apply. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you just don't want to deal with.
Mind if I roll me?
Alright. I'm even pretty good against a fire elemental at this point. Downside, of course, is that this is going to be bad against all of these. But I could run all this into a fire elemental if I need to. And still have a good time afterwards. In fact, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17 damage potentially.
I'm ready to learn.
He's not dead, but he's close. Right? Or do I win right now? 4, 6, 8, 9, 13, 17, 18, 19. I have lethal, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 19.
Defensive systems online.
Just make sure that I attack face first. Oh, and I had the abusive as well. Oh, alright. Valiant Master right there. Okay. So Hunter. Oh, I like getting that. That's too bad, though. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not really as good with this clockwork. Unless he plays something that I can then run the clockwork into and then play the Brewmaster, so that'd be fine. Or that's even better. Do I just play both those? I think I do just play both those because I can Youthful Brewmaster this back out on turn 2 and then replay it after I do damage. Hope he doesn't have a Glaive Zuka, that would be the problem. In this case, I think. Ooh, that's not good for you, bud. And I don't really have a 3-play, but I think this is just too strong to get on the board, especially against a hunter.
Drink with me, friend.
I also have other 4-drop mechs that can count as 3s right now. So even though I'm okay with this.
To my side.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not the greatest. Oh yes, that's awesome. So now, turn 4. He does not have. I don't think he would have played a deadly shot probably. He could have multi-shot. I still will make these 2 trades, I think, to clear that. That card is a little too dangerous. This is 1 attack, 1 attack. I think I keep this on this side then. Alright.
Challenge accepted.
This game is going very well for me. Hey, cleave. Did I just cleave and go face? I think I just cleave and go face. Because otherwise I have to slow down and I can do 7, 9 damage. Yeah, definitely cleave and go. I'm also in a pretty good position against explosive shot. Because he has to hit this, but he leaves the 3-2 alive. This is the game where I had a good start and he missed his 2-drop. Alright, 7, 11, almost. Do I put this down or do I put this down? I think I put this down at this point because he's pretty much going to die next turn, almost guaranteed. This does 6 damage though, but then he can do charging and stuff like that to it. Am I that concerned? Am I actually that concerned? No. It's very unlikely that would matter.
Challenge accepted.
That was actually pretty bad positioning. I should have put that over here because right now he can do explosive shot and hit that. I should have put this over here.
To my side.
He's not dead on the board, but he's basically dead on the board.
Challenge.
Easy. Unfortunate for that guy having a slow start, but it's kind of what this deck is designed to do. That was a little more unexpected with that Mech Warper, but still.
Your soul shall be
Alright.
mine. Victory.
A Warlock. I will keep these two, I think. Something that I can play on 3 potentially. Maybe I should have mulliganed that and gotten a better chance for Mech Warper, but no, it's fine. Flame Imp, Loot Hoarder.
Smell blood.
Or do I just coin out the Mech Warper because it dominates that? I think that's probably better. What could he play? He could play the Bomb, Dark Bomb. On turn 2. He has a 2/3. This is going to be a problem anyways. I think Loot Hoarder is fine. If he has a Mortal Coil, he only has 1 mana after that. So give me a chance to have a better draw for the Mech Warper after too. And I gain a card from this trade.
Put this apple on your head.
Right. It's unlikely this card is going to die to this. And he might feel obligated to trade because this is a Mech Warper and it could power something out, which my deck does have, but I do not have in my hand, as you know. Okay. Play another 1-drop. No. Imp against the Knife Juggler. With 4 mana coming up. That's the downside. Because if he hits my... If he gets 2 knives, he can get 1 here and 1 there. That's actually bad. I think I need to play the
Engaging
Mind Control tech.
Mental dislocator.
He has too much mana. Play something out. Oh. It's fine.
For the war chief. For Hell's Green.
I'm not going to be concerned about 3 knives getting hit by this.
They are banned to my command.
I cleave an Imp Master. Just go face. Or I cleave trade and I Imp Master. That's what I do. Yeah, that's fine. I do want to. So at turn 6, it'll probably be this or this.
What now?
But it's nice to get a naked or an Imp Master on an empty board. Especially against the class that can't ping. Even if he has a Inferno, I'm not really that scared. Doesn't do that much. It's 6/6, which is scary, but oh boy, I'm okay with this. Be lots of minions out there. Alright, I think I just dropped the most expensive minion out that I can. Maybe I drop the Tiger because it can't be targeted. I'll have a couple different 1/1s on the board. Tiger, no, I guess the Tiger on the one hand does get hit. So turn 7. Spectral and Cleave, or a Charge and Cleave. I'm not going to be terribly concerned with that. What is better, the Spectral? Get more damage on the board. I could do this. Maybe I just Spectral right now because it can't trade effectively. Eh, it's okay. Another target that gets hit doesn't really matter.
Trogzor! Trogzor!
Alright. So in this situation, you can hit. I'm taking 9 damage. I'm at 9. Thing is 9 okay? I should probably trade for one of these things. I think this is fine. I'm okay with this thing still. It can hurt him too.
For the Lich King! I must choose!
Turn 8, I get 2 charges in. So he wants to put more things out on the board. You can't target that. Oh, he can freeze. Okay. Really? Just hoping for the 25 or the 33%. He hits it all. I'd probably lose actually. Hey, of course. Look what happens. I feel like that always seems to happen.
For the War Chief! For Hellscream! Ruftar
I take 8. Is it really worth me hitting this? Does it really matter? He'll trade that, he'll trade that.
What now?
So I should. So if he has 7 damage in hand for burst, which he could have like a Power Overwhelming and a Soulfire. He's already used 2 Dark Bombs, which is kind of unlikely the deck has a bunch of that. Oh, he has a buff, so I probably have died.
You call that?
Oh no, I have not. If I would have went face, I could have had lethal this turn. 8, 10. Oh, I actually do have lethal. 4, 8, 12, 14. Yeah, okay, that's good.
For the War Chief!
For the king!
For Hellscream! For Hellscream!
For honor!
Ruftar
Versus
Alright, Shaman, my mortal enemy.
Doomhammer!
I really do hate Shaman.
Your death!
Ugh. Oh my. Cobalt Geomancer against a coin play. It dies to his axe. It does work with cleave later. I don't think I keep it. Do I keep a cleave against a shaman? I might keep a cleave. I have 2 cleaves though, and I really want a minion. This is like the worst 2-drop I have as far as minions go. This turn 1, need coin out. Then the axe, this dies too, yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of all of it. They're all 2s, but it really gets clunky. This is so much better. And you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back, friend.
Greetings.
So now most likely it'll be a ship's cannon into Annoyatron. Oh boy. Ship's cannon into Mech Warper Annoyatron. Oh. Wow. I could Mech Warper now. I think I'd rather do this to guarantee that I have something, even though I do then use that turn. If he has like a Rock Biter or something, I lose a lot of benefit from this card. Since I don't have a 3-drop. Yeah, well, I mean, this could become a 3-drop, but it's a little riskier. Whereas this is a really strong play. No pirate, please. Do we hit that once? Do we hit that once? What could he do? Lightning Storm, which would actually be a bad thing for me. I think I don't. I can decide what I want to do after this. And he might not run into the Annoyatron either.
Powering up. Portal online.
If he doesn't break this shield, I get some awesome value with the Clanker. I'm going to get value with the Clanker almost no matter what. Especially if that happens. You can do this trade and then you can Rock Biter. Oh my goodness. Okay. I make that trade, get one of those, and I have to go. I can't break this right now. But good lord.
Defensive systems online.
I don't think position really matters against this. Even a lightning bolt isn't very good because he has to hit a 50-50 on both these. He won't kill this. It's a really strong start for me. Holy cow. And yeah, that's a rare, so it's unlikely. Both unlikely and that he has it, and unlikely that he'd be able to get much from it. He doesn't have a coin anymore. Because I was the one that had the coin. That's fine. That's something that I'm sure he really wants to have happen, because now I get to take a whole bunch of his board. Do I Imp Master? Or do I just Tiger? Turn 6. I think I want a Tiger. I want to have a bigger thing that can be out there and threaten.
I wonder.
I think Imp Master actually makes my board... I don't want to be that susceptible to board wipes. And this also plays on curve better, because I don't think I want to play the Geomancer. This also can help clear whatever his big thing is. I'm going to get a spare part from this. So far ahead in Temple right now. And I still have other draws that can make the Mech Warper better. It's a little scary, actually. Can switch this, make a trade, and then go face with the rest. I think that's probably fine, especially in playing Sludge Belcher. Do I even need to play Sludge Belcher? How much damage do I have? Yeah. If I did that, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's not dead, but I do want to get rid of that. That is too dangerous to keep around. I will play this because it will make the best use of my mana. I have lots of charge in this deck, and if he does Fire Elemental, he'll only take one of these out. I'm not terribly concerned about it. It's not good, but it is pretty slow, because he can't kill the big thing that is here.
My eyes are open.
That's fine.
For the War Chief!
Did I need to put that down? 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I guess I did. To beat him. This next turn, threaten lethal. I can't really slow down though. I can't trade everything into that. So we're going in. He's at 2. So I have lots of draws. There we go.
For the War Chief!
Let the dark in.
For Hellscream!
Alright. That was another awesome Mech Warper start. Good lord. That Mech Warper has been quite the hero for these last runs. Let's keep going.